Fully Loaded Wrestling fans, All Hallows Eve Night 2 at the Vegas Motel in Minot, North Dakota, sponsored by Mob Run Productions and Magic City Hoagies. It is title time. The Fully Loaded Tag Team titles to be defended here. The challengers, the Viking War Party, facing off against the FLW Tag Team Champions, the Whirlwind Gentlemen.
You have to say that this is a definite contrast in styles.
Absolutely, and of course, we all know the Viking War Party, former FLW Tag Team Champions themselves. The Whirlwind Gentlemen have held the belts since April. This will be an incredible match for the straps.
So it is, like you were mentioning, you have two very different tag specialists. You have one that's, I would say, more brawling oriented. I would say you have one that's a little bit more, definitely one fan favorite, high flying.
Absolutely. Two dramatically contrasted styles.
Apparently,
Jack Manley looking for a microphone right now.
Brady doesn't know that he's trying to cue.
All right. See what Mr. Manley has to say.
That would have eaten up like 5 minutes of my Iron Man match last night.
The Iron Man match that Matt
So,
Cage took the title
me and
from
Fro,
you.
we were talking about it, right?
5-3.
We have this idea that everybody here in Minot has this wrong idea about y'all, right? You guys are the Viking War Party. You're coming out here, you're being like, when you don't have any shoes on. We have this idea that you guys are just so rambunctious and out of control because nobody really reaches out to you for anything, right? So, with that being said, we had this idea of something a little different. Is that okay with everybody here? So we thought we'd offer a Viking pizza party. Hey, everybody with the Viking pizza party? All right. Go to the Viking pizza party, man.
So I'm just going to throw it out there. It really bums me out that none of my matches have been pizza parties, and who the heck do I got to blow around here to get one?
Excuse me. What? This is a family program, Darren Corbin. Fully Loaded Wrestling on Fight TV and YouTube is for everyone
I'll tell
to
you
be
what.
watching.
Well, we
watch your language,
You
sir.
can blank that out because some of the things the crowd says to me are horrible. Way worse than what I just said. But seriously, who?
That's and definitely a Viking-sized pizza in the
Look at
ring right
that.
now. Unbelievable. Oh, but it's empty.
Oh! That's mean!
Come on. Oh. Now, I mean, I'm as much a fan of our champions, the Whirlwind Gentlemen, as anyone, but you're right, that is kind of mean. That's really mean. The Vikings clearly not happy about it.
Pizza. It's the best food ever.
The Whirlwind Gentlemen now getting, oh no, American Viking through the ropes, and he takes out Jake the Littlest Viking on the outside. I haven't even heard a bell ring yet. I don't believe this contest has officially begun.
That is a big Viking coming through those legs.
Absolutely a large man.
That is a large man. That was, I gotta admit, that was a very, very smart tactic that he used there, using the pizza party to kind of, take the advantage here on the Viking War Party. But with that said, that was very mean. I would be upset. I'm going to try and rewrite my contract so that I get pizza every single time I'm out here.
Well, that being said, this title match is underway now. Jake the Littlest Viking in there with both of the Whirlwind Gentlemen. This referee, I think, may need to really exert some authority here. Jack Manley now, the legal man. Remy Marcel finally steps to the outside.
Now, the Whirlwind Gentlemen, I know them very well. I've been in the ring with them. I've competed against them. We have traveled together, numerous from coast to the Midwest here. Now, the big thing I've always noticed about the Whirlwind Gentlemen, their high-powered offense, and what they're doing right now is their best strategy. Because on the outside, you see it right now, is definitely Alex Rudolph, the big Viking will be the one that, in case he gets in, he is a game changer here.
Yeah, he's the Incredible Hulk of this match.
Yes.
Really, he is definitely the power game.
And And Jake, the littlest Viking, he is definitely unpredictable, very, very unpredictable. Unorthodox, I think, would be a good word to describe
That'd be
him.
an excellent word, yes.
And I really feel like you have to consistently stay in control and use the moves that brought you to the dance, what brought them the tag team titles, because again, the War Party, former FLW tag team champions.
Attempted pinfall here, not quite enough to put away Jake, and you're absolutely right, and we're seeing that right now.
More pinfalls,
Fast
by the way.
offense,
Fast pace.
tagging in and out, keeping things over on their side of the ring, staying in control. You know, you may not hit as hard one time, but if you can get 3 or 4 in there, one right after the other, it can have the same compound effect.
It takes a lot out of you when you have to keep kicking out and when there's a barrage of offense that just keeps going on.
Absolutely.
Rob James ducking under the hard cam so no one would see him. I just want to expose him on that one. Just so everyone knows.
So we've got Jack Manley trying to roll up Jake, but not able to now. What's Alex Rudolph got in mind here? American Viking pulling Jack Manley to the outside. Oh, and a big headbutt. Alex Rudolph has clearly had enough, and he's ready to get involved in this contest.
Very rarely am I proven wrong, but what I said is the moment that Alex Rudolph would get in this
And
match,
everything
inside the ring,
changed.
everything changed. However, he didn't even have to get in the ring to make a game changer. That is where the size comes in handy, and now it is all Viking War Party.
He is in many ways a, shall we say, a Viking atomic bomb, if you will. He makes all the difference, and now Jake taking it to Jack Manley in the ring, going for the pin now.
And again, that constant ground and pound brawling. That's what brought the War Party to the dance.
Correct. You know, some people like to use a lot of technicality and polished skill. Some people, it's just brutality and overpowering, and that's what we're seeing with the Viking War Party right now.
Sometimes it doesn't work for every team, and sometimes you don't have to be pretty to be a champion. And that's the deal, as long as it is effective.
Exactly, and we're seeing the incredible effectiveness. Oh, vicious shot from American Viking.
You can see the look on Manley's face. That definitely did some damage.
Jake tags back in now.
Good teamwork here, grounding Jack Manley.
Both of these very experienced tag teams. They've worked with each other for years, lots of matches under their belts, tag team specialists both ways.
Well-traveled, very, very diverse, very different backstories, and again, very successful wherever they go. And they very rarely cross paths, but when they do, epic matches like this.
Exciting action here at Fully Loaded Wrestling, All Hallows Eve Night 2. The Viking War Party in control. And of course, as we know, this match for the Fully Loaded Tag Team titles. Will we see new champions here tonight?
We very well could. There was a stretch there where we were having new tag team champions. It seemed like almost every month.
It did seem that way, but the Whirlwind Gentlemen, as we said, took those titles back in April.
Brought a little stability to the division. And it's a very, very competitive division.
That it is. Incredible tag team work. Jake, the littlest Viking, now got that giant pizza box in the ring. Apparently he's got something in mind. I'm not sure what Cardboard is going to do to work to his advantage, but I guess we're going to find out.
You've never been hit with carded board?
Oh no! Jack Manley reversing it with a back body drop, and Jake, apparently, I guess Cardboard is a little bit more severe than I expected.
It has the word board in the name. It means that it's hard.
Jack Manley tag in Remy, but no, American Viking to make the save and stop the tag. Now Jake's got Jack.
And grounding Jack, and here is
Tying up the leg here, barring that knee, just wrenching away on the knee and the ankle.
And if you would have asked me, I would have definitely thought that the momentum was about to shift right back to the Whirlwind Gentlemen, but the Vikings have this well scouted. They are very smart. Don't let their brawling and Neanderthalic methods fool you.
Some incredibly impressive vocabulary here I've got on this.
They're very animalistic.
They are certainly they know what their strengths are, and they play to them. They are definitely not dumb individuals. No. Oh, you see Alex Rudolph taking the hair there. You know, I think these two teams, a certain level of respect and competitive edge between the two, while we may see some bending of the rules, I think you might see it a little bit both ways, and there's just some understanding that they're willing to go to a certain level.
You know,
everyone
everyone talks about winning, and everyone talks about how we should have respect for one another, but the most important thing is when there's tag titles on the line, it's tag titles are the number one.
Oh my God!
That's a
Nobody home for Jake the Littlest Viking.
And that's a long way down because he's taller than the top rope.
Oh, and Enziguri takes American Viking to the outside of the head. Remy Marcin, big clothesline to Jake and an elbow. Remy fired up and taking it to the Vikings now. Alex Rudolph. Oh, look at no!
You can never underestimate the strength of Remy Marcin.
You certainly cannot, and that was bad news for Jake the Littlest Viking. Remy now up to the top rope, and a flying crossbody pinning both. Oh, but not enough.
Maybe if it was just on one of them, that would have been it.
And there you see in just quick succession why the Whirlwind Gentlemen are the tag team champions. Both power, high-flying offense, just an incredible array of skill sets. They can wrestle against any competition. Oh, this is not looking good.
Oh no! Oh
Jack
no!
Conley into the ring from out of nowhere. Oh no! Oh, choke slam onto Remy, draped across Jake's knees. Now going for the pin.
Double
Vikings. One, new champs. Two. No! No, not new champs.
The resilient nature of the Whirlwind Gentlemen.
They are a force to be reckoned with. They will not give up, and they will not surrender those championships. I don't know what the Vikings are going to need to do to take those belts tonight.
Well, you know what they're going to do. They're going to try everything in their power to take the belts tonight,
Exactly.
and they're not done. I've seen them brutalize teams till they cannot compete any longer.
As they say, oh! Big kick to the American Vikings' face. Jake's got Jack Manley up in the corner here, but what's Remy got in mind?
Remy's there for his tag. I've seen this before.
He's got Jake up there in that electric chair position, and a big close. Oh! No! Jake goes down, and as he falls, drops his leg across Alex's face.
But all it took was that hand reaching for the rope, and that's what saves this match.
Experience and ring awareness.
I don't think he had any left in him to kick out, not after something like that.
But as we said, they may be violent, brawling competitors, but not stupid, not dumb. They know where they are in that ring. Oh my God! What was that?
Whirlwind Gentlemen.
From out of nowhere!
That was a great match. I'm going to go see if Bobby Brendan's mom has food.
The Whirlwind Gentlemen, still your fully loaded wrestling tag team champions. That was an incredible match, an incredible effort by the Viking War Party to take those titles back. But not this day. The Whirlwind Gentlemen retain their titles.
First off, what I want right now is for all you fat, out of shape, North Dakota Nancys to sit there and shut up and give me the respect I deserve. Hey! Nobody asked what age you're going to lose your virginity. this is a family event, sir, and I do like cheesecake. Now I come out here and I issued an open challenge last night, and I beat my opponent fair and square in this ring.
Fair and square is
And still I come out here and get no respect. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. I'm issuing an open challenge tonight as well. Any fat piece of crap in this building, whether it's the guy that looks terrible in pink, how old are you? Do you even know what a gym is, sir? I bet you the heaviest thing you've lifted is your girlfriend. Or maybe it's your fat gut to see your manhood. Huh? We got no takers? No takers? Are you guys...
Well, it looks like the 6% challenge is being answered tonight. We know that sound. Yes!
The one and only.
It is the champion, Chainsaw King, answering the 6% challenge from Rob James. And this crowd is electric.
He's got his little mini Chainsaw King with him out there tonight, JD. Look at that.
That he does. Chainsaw King, a champion of the people.
See, I have a soft side once in a while, too. I like kids. I enjoy using them to cause interference once in a while in matches, too. But
Would you stop?
that's just a different discussion for another time.
This should be a fantastic match. Yes. And Rob James seems like he wants no part of Chainsaw King.
Well, I think Rob James has something to say.
Whoa! Wait a second. So you're telling me I'm not fighting this fat piece of crap right here? I have to fight this guy? Hey, I'll tell you one thing. There's no way to get more respect than to be the heavyweight champion. So if you put that title on the line, I'm in. Put the title on the line, and I'm in.
Well, there's an interesting challenge from Rob James.
Smart.
Well, he's certainly taking the opportunity where he finds
Why
it.
would he put himself in that situation if the title's not on the line?
Why would he issue an open challenge if he wasn't willing to face literally anyone?
Yeah, and he is. He just wants a title shot since obviously he's a champion.
I promise, I really don't. But I see him over there making mouth words, saying that Minot isn't allowed to have an adult beverage, to come out here and have fun. That strikes 1, 2, and 3 right there. You're out here calling people fat when I think every person in Minot is gorgeous. If you want to dance with a chainsaw, brother, I'm here to dance all night long. I will dance on your grave. And when I'm done dancing on your grave, we're going to have a Chainsaw King party right here. So basically, I accept.
Well, Chainsaw King accepting Rob James.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right there. Title on the line.
That
Chainsaw King versus 6% body fat, Rob James.
And as we said, just like that, Rob James turns his 6% challenge into a championship opportunity. He saw the opening and he took it. Chainsaw King has accepted. Totally unexpected, but we have championship match here at Fully Loaded Wrestling All Hallows Eve Night 2, brought to you by Magic City Hoagies Mob Run Productions. Make sure you're checking us out on Fight TV or the Fully Loaded YouTube channel, Fully Loaded TV. Chainsaw King, of course, successfully defended that title at All Hallows Eve Night 1 in an incredible contest with Stephen Wolf making his first appearance here at Fully Loaded Wrestling. But the champion, despite being in that incredible battle last night, answering this challenge and totally willing to put that title on the line again for the Fully Loaded fans and his Chainsaw Nation.
Clearly, when you're the champion and you obviously have never lost in your entire career in Fully Loaded Wrestling, you definitely have to step up.
Absolutely right. Chainsaw King on an incredible undefeated streak here in Fully Loaded Wrestling. He has been our champion for some time now. I don't know what it's going to take to beat him. Eric Cannon, the incredible anarchist Eric Cannon, not able to put Chainsaw King away in just an unbelievable match that they had at Fully Loaded No Escape in Fargo, North Dakota.
Well, look at the
back in
size
August.
of him. He's a massive human being.
He is, but
I
don't
mean,
let that fool you. He can move around that ring as well. Rob James now has some words for these fans. Well, I guess these fans totally willing to let Rob James just walk away. Of course, eventually getting counted out. Chainsaw keeps the title. They don't care. You don't want to wrestle for us, Rob James, they say? Go ahead, leave. I don't know that Chainsaw King would allow that at this point, however. He has come out and accepted a challenge. He has put his title on the line. Rob James is not going to get away that easy.
He's not trying to get away. He simply wants to have respect. Doesn't every wrestler deserve respect in the ring, JD?
I think Rob James realizes he may have bitten off much more than he can chew. Yeah. These fans still getting under James's skin. Chanting 60%, perhaps questioning the validity of his 6% body fat claim. Of course, Rob James out for 10 months with a torn ACL, finally made his return to wrestling at Fully Loaded No Escape in Fargo, North Dakota back in August. Made his return to Minot in almost a year last night at All Hallows Eve Night 1. Challenging an open challenge again. He defeated Rob Barnes in questionable circumstances. Had a handful of tights, but the referee was out of position, did not see it.
You bring up a valid point, JD. I mean, he obviously missed a few workouts while he was recovering from that ACL injury, but he certainly didn't miss any meals.
Well, and let's not kid ourselves. He's still an impressive competitor and certainly no slouch. And I imagine once he's had some time after that ACL recovery, he'll be back in incredible shape in no time. However, this match underway and Chainsaw King immediately taking it to 6% body fat Rob James.
Oh, here he goes again with that illegal finger manipulation that he always likes to do.
That's certainly not illegal. Just loves that digit manipulation, one of Chainsaw's favorite techniques.
Ah, jeez.
I cringe no matter how many times I see it. I'm shocked he doesn't break more fingers with that particular maneuver. But he's got it measured just right.
There's a few guys in the back with their fingers taped.
I think maybe he's certainly not out to injure anyone. But he's definitely going to hurt you. He's going to make you understand you challenged the champion. Chainsaw just attacking that hand. And of course, as we've said many times before, hands are essential in wrestling. You don't have the use of your hands, you're not going to do very well in any wrestling match. Chainsaw with some heavy strikes to James now as well. Oh, and here we've seen it so many times. Dance with me, says the Danceplex. Here it is. Oh, a new twist.
No pun intended.
Rob James escaping, however, but Chainsaw King well aware of what's
good.
going on.
Not good for Rob James.
No, it is definitely not. And there it is, completing the dance flex.
Rob James clearly choosing to regroup at this point.
Definitely knows that he's going to need a moment. Chainsaw King content right now to
To do what? You please
entertain his
describe it.
fans.
Is that what he's doing?
He is, of course, in the champion's advantage position. He needs to be defeated. Rob James gets counted out. Of course, even if Chainsaw were to get counted out, he does retain that title.
And
I don't think we're
loses
gonna
his
see-
winning streak.
I don't think we're going to see that happen. These fans clearly getting under Rob James's skin. Oh, Chainsaw being snapped over that second rope. That was vicious.
He tried to grab his beard to begin with, so
James
obviously.
back in. Oh, and a big leg drop. Just like that, Rob James takes control of the match. Only a 1 count on that pinfall. Again, Rob James, a well-experienced, well-traveled wrestler. Plenty of experience on both sides of the ring here. And now
There it
Rob
is.
James grandstanding with the belt, claiming that will be his when this match is over. We shall see about that. The referee certainly not going to let him use it as a weapon. Rob James just guillotining Chainsaw King across that second rope. He's not in a good position for Chainsaw King right now. James stomping away. These fans pulling for Chainsaw, shouting their support, hoping he can feed off their energy. Rob James mocking Chainsaw Nation. And as you see there, those heavy-handed strikes Rob James throwing, smart to open the hand just as it connects. But no! Chainsaw King has James by the throat. And here we see the power of Chainsaw. Oh no, James escapes. Oh, and a big clothesline taking the champion down into the pin. 1, 2. No.
Referee clearly out of position, or that would have been a 3 count.
There also we see.
Rob James is obviously explaining that to him right now, as you can see.
Certainly Chainsaw King, a powerful individual, but Rob James no slouch either. Heavy exchange there between these two competitors, and now disrespect from Rob James, and there you see what happens when you disrespect a champion. Rob James, though, still in control.
Little thumb to the eyes there, never hurt anybody.
That's certainly an interesting perspective on thumbs to the eyes, that they never hurt anyone.
Well, King just had a little difficulty finding him afterwards, but it's fine.
James now driving his shoulder into the small of the back. The more back pain you're in, the more difficult it becomes to kick out every time. Oh, and now just striking away at the jaw of Chainsaw. And a big right hand.
Like I said to you last night, JD, there's a vicious streak in this Rob James since he came back from an injury that he didn't have before.
Absolutely. I mean, always known as a wrestler who's willing to do anything, even bending the rules, but definitely even more vicious, more bitter, more angry. He's got some fire in him after being on the shelf for 10 months. But it looks like he may have made a wrong maneuver here. Chainsaw King firing up. He's got James by the arm. Rolling him through it. Into the ropes. Oh, huge elbow puts James on his back. And just like that, the champion back in control of the match. Up to the top rope, or the second rope now, excuse me. What does the champ have in mind? Oh, heavy knee. Unbelievable. Just the mass of the champion driven into the chest of Rob James. Of course, that will have a long-ranging effect in this match. That damage certainly going to make it difficult for Rob James to breathe. Chainsaw now has
So that when
James
he's
by the
hooking
neck.
into the...
Oh, and James going to the eyes again. And Vicious right hands. Off the ropes. Oh, but King catches him. Up. Slam. And the pin. 1, 2. No. No, Rob James able to kick out, but Chainsaw going for the cloverleaf. If Chainsaw locks in that cloverleaf, but Rob James gets to the ropes. The referee calling for the champion to break the hold, which he does. Clean break from the champion. What does he have in mind for Rob James right now? Oh, but James, a drop kick takes the champion to the mat. Rob James now
Getting ahead of steam. Here it
measuring
comes.
the champion.
More close fists. I can see it coming.
Oh, and a huge jumping forearm. And another. Chainsaw now down in the corner. Rob James back in control, off the ropes. Oh, and a unique offense from Rob James. A posterior attack, if you will. Rolling Chainsaw out into the mat. 1, 2, no. No, only 2. This match continues. The fully loaded wrestling title, the championship on the line here. Rob James came out, made his 6% challenge, and the champion himself answered. The champion now has to be wondering maybe if he didn't necessarily take a risk he didn't need to take after that difficult contest against Stephen Wolf last night. But no, the champion now back in control. He's got James up. We've seen this many times. Oh, an airplane spin from the champion. And down goes James. The champion to his feet. Rob James looks punch drunk at this moment. Does he even know where he is? Keep looking up. We've heard it from Chainsaw so many times, and there's nowhere else for Rob James to look after a knee like that. This has got to be the end for Rob James. Oh! Vicious chop to the sternum, and now Chainsaw leading into the
Rob's got to get to the ropes. Rob's got to get to
James very near to the ropes. Will he be able to break? Or no! Rob James!
I did not see that coming, JD. He was pretty close to the ropes.
Heavyweight champion,
Chainsaw King answered Rob James' 6% challenge.
And foolishly chose to put his title on the line, and at the end of the day, he still comes out victorious.
Rob James insisted this match be for the title. Chainsaw King said, hey, that's fine by me. And still your FLW champion, Chainsaw King. Celebrating with Chainsaw Nation now here at All Hallows Eve. Fully loaded wrestling.